Hello, I'm Matt Guff from House.com, and this is a 2019 Burton Malavita EST leather snowboard binding. It's for all mountain freestyle use for beginner to advanced level riders that want a kind of medium style feel. Overall, this is a piece that you find in the parks a lot. However, there's a lot of people that ride backcountry, side country, and groomers who really love the Malavita because of its comfort and its ability to kind of flick and move with you. With that medium flex comes a lot of comfort directly underneath your foot with that auto cant sensory bed. I really enjoy this because underneath your foot is just like basically a full padding of EVA with a lot of B3 gel in the heel area. If you're a jumper and you get shell shock a lot because your bindings don't have padding, or you have padding that's kind of smushed out, the Malavitas actually have tons of padding underneath your foot, and it has a dual component style chassis system. This base plate has an upper and lower zone. The upper zone kind of moves independently of the lower zone because of the hinge system, and that hinge allows the binding to go towards the nose or towards the tail just a little bit. It kind of gives the board a nice little flick when you're cracking an ollie. And then of course is that the EST option. That means the mounting hardware is on the outsides of the binding, not directly underneath the binding like a disc style system. The EST Malavita leather can only be mounted on boards that feature the channel system from Burton. And then of course there's the high back. The high back really stands out with the Malavita. That's one of the first things that people notice when looking at it. They look at this thing back here. This is the heel hammock. It kind of sucks you to the back of your backside of your boot, and you're supposed to wear your pants over the top of the high back. I know that's not really trending in snowboarding, but if you want the heel hammock to function the way it's supposed to by kind of snugging up against that boot, that's what you have to do. Then of course there's the straps, and I like the straps because it's kind of like a big shift away from what Burton is kind of like moving towards, and it kind of has that classic style look, but with leather, and the leather allows the bind to kind of like, the strap to kind of like give just a little bit, and when the leather breaks in and conforms to the boot that you're riding, it's kind of like a baseball glove. It just fits really well. Now the difference between this and the asymmetrical hammock strap is, well, this one has a lot more coverage, as you see on the medial and the lateral sides. There's internal style support. There's not really too much padding inside. It just feels like there's like internal style spines with just leather wrapped around it. And then of course there's that toe strap. Now this is the leather on the Get a Grip cap strap is actually just an aesthetic. On the internal part, there's only rubber style ribs that grip on your boots, no leather. It's just kind of, the aesthetic there is just leather, that's it. One great thing about the bindings is there's a lot of adjustability. The high back can be rotated, it can be forward lean. The straps can be centered with a toolless adjustment, and the location of the straps on the chassis can be adjusted too. So you get a customized fit for however you want your bindings to feel. It's actually kind of nice. There's not any adjustments that you don't need. There's some bindings out there that have these weird adjustments that don't benefit you as a rider, but the Malavitas have all the adjustments that you want and really nothing that you don't want. Then there's of course these buckles. These are the smooth glide buckles instead of the helical buckles that you find on the Malavita Reflex and the Malavita regular EST. Smooth glide buckles of course have lateral style teeth, nothing on the inside. They're perpendicular to the edge, and of course they have those big release tabs. This one kind of feels a little more sticky than it usually does, so that's actually kind of weird, but just being honest there. Overall, I've never really had problems with a smooth glide buckle, but I suppose you gotta just break it in just like the leather. So here it is. This is a 2019 Burton Malavita leather EST snowboard binding. An awesome piece that you can see at thehouse.com by selecting the link below in the description. Leave a comment or a question. Let me know what you think of these things. I know there's some people out there that ride these. Let me know really what you think. I haven't been able to like mold these straps to my boots as much as I'd like because I have to ride so many different kinds of bindings, but I will tell you this: there's something of an old school strap feel that I really like about having the leather on the ankle strap. There's just something really nice about it. I know Danny Davis and Ben Ferguson tend to prefer this over the ASIM hammock strap, so that kind of says a little bit about, you know, like the performance and get kind of the feel, and of course the aesthetic. So check these things out. Let me know what you think. Subscribe to the channel there. Check out more vids there. Hopefully see you guys on snow. Peace.